Hey everyone, and welcome back. We are ready to jump into another deep dive today, all about getting your home ready for the holidays, specifically the cleaning part.
Yeah.
So we're looking at this blog and FAQ today called Shine Bright This Holiday Season with a Sparkling Clean Home. And I am ready to sparkle.
Me too.
So what do you think? What are some of the key points that jumped out at you?
Well, I thought it was really interesting how these sources really focused on like the why behind holiday cleaning.
Okay, yeah,
And it's not just about having a spotless house to impress all your relatives coming over.
right.
It's more about like actually creating a space where everyone can feel relaxed and happy.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I think when your home is clean and organized, you can really enjoy the holidays more instead of just constantly stressing about the mess.
Exactly.
I remember one year I was so busy with decorating that I totally forgot to clean like the guest room.
Oh
And my
no.
poor aunt ended up sleeping on a bed that was literally covered in tinsel and like stray wrapping paper.
Oh no. That's like a holiday cleaning horror story.
It was. I felt terrible.
Yeah.
But it just highlights how a clean home really can set the stage for just a more enjoyable holiday experience for everyone.
For sure.
Like you're creating this calm and welcoming backdrop for all the fun and festivities that come with the holiday season.
Exactly. And the sources even talk about how it can help with stress reduction, which is something we all need during the holidays,
Oh,
right?
oh, sure.
They say it just helps to create a sense of order and peace when things start to feel a little bit, hectic.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally get that. But how do they suggest tackling those like common cleaning challenges? Like
Right.
finding the time to clean when you're already like super busy with everything else.
Right. Well, they talk about breaking down those like big cleaning tasks into smaller, like more manageable chunks.
Okay.
So instead of trying to like deep clean your entire house in one day, they recommend just spending 10 or 15 minutes each day on just little quick cleaning
Oh, I
tasks.
like that.
Like wiping down the counters, or tidying up a specific area.
Yeah. It's like those little bite-sized study sessions you do before a big test.
Exactly.
It's way less intimidating than trying to cram everything in at the last minute.
Exactly.
So does that one-touch rule they keep mentioning fit in here?
Absolutely. It's another strategy for preventing clutter from like building up and basically saving you a ton of cleaning time later.
Okay, yeah.
So the idea is that you only handle an item once.
Got it.
Like when you pick something up, you immediately decide if you're going to put it away, toss it, or donate it.
Okay, so no more moving that stack of magazines from the coffee table to the kitchen counter and back again.
No more procrastination piles.
Okay, that's definitely a habit I need to break. What about all the extra, like, stuff that comes with the holidays?
Right.
Decorations, gifts, all that wrapping paper. It just feels like clutter magically multiplies this time of year.
Right, it definitely does. But the sources have some practical tips for
Mhm.
managing that holiday-specific clutter. They say to start by decluttering just one room at a time and just focus on getting rid of anything you don't use on a daily basis.
Oh, okay.
And then they suggest for decorations like having designated storage containers
Oh, yeah, yeah.
so you can keep everything organized and from getting out of control.
Okay, that makes sense. So declutter first,
Hmm.
organize those decorations, then tackle those like quick cleaning tasks.
Exactly.
That sounds way more doable than trying to do everything at once. But what about going beyond the basics?
Right.
How do we take our holiday cleaning from clean to sparkling?
Ooh, that's where those transformative cleaning tips come in.
Ooh, okay.
They suggest prioritizing those high traffic areas.
Okay.
The places where everyone's going to be hanging out, like the living room, the entryway, and the kitchen.
Yeah.
Just focusing on these key areas, they say, will make the biggest impact.
All right. So picture this. You walk into a friend's house for a holiday party, and the first thing you notice is,
A sparkling, clean entryway.
yeah, no piles of shoes or coats, just a welcoming space that makes you feel instantly at ease.
Exactly. First impressions matter,
You
right?
do. They really do. Okay, I have to ask. Did you find any jokes in these sources? We could use a little holiday humor, I think.
I did. What do you call an elf who sings?
A carol elf.
A rapper.
Okay, that one was pretty good.
I thought so.
All right, back to those sparkling clean strategies. What else do these sources have in store for us?
Well, before we dive into more specifics, I think it's time for a little story.
Ooh, love a good story.
This happened a few years ago when I was hosting Christmas Eve dinner.
Oh, what happened?
Well, I had spent days, deep cleaning the entire house,
Wow.
like scrubbing floors, polishing furniture, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
But in all the chaos, I completely forgot about the light fixtures.
Oh, no.
Right before my guests arrived, I glanced up and I realized that the chandelier in the dining room was covered in dust.
Oh,
It
no.
literally looked like a giant cobweb.
Oh, that's the kind of detail that you just don't notice until it's too late.
Exactly. Total panic moment. I
Right.
ended up frantically dusting the chandelier with like a broom while my guests were arriving.
Oh, my God.
Not exactly the picture of holiday elegance I was going for.
Oh, that is hilarious. But it makes a good point, though. It's so easy to get caught up in those big cleaning tasks that we overlook the little details that can really make a difference.
Absolutely. And that's why those transformative cleaning tips that go beyond the basics that the sources talk about are so important, like focusing on those often overlooked areas like light fixtures, mirrors, and windows.
So it's not just about cleaning, it's about making things shine.
Exactly. Especially for the holidays, when you want your home to feel extra special.
Right. So what are some of their specific tips for achieving that sparkling effect?
Well, they recommend using a simple DIY all-purpose cleaner that's made with equal parts vinegar and water.
Vinegar and water, that's it.
Yeah, it's a natural and cost-effective alternative to those harsh chemical cleaners, and it works wonders on like a variety of surfaces.
Huh. I would have thought you'd need something like stronger to really get things sparkling clean.
You'd be surprised, it's surprisingly effective. Plus, you can add a few drops of your favorite essential oil for like a festive scent.
Oh,
Think pine, cinnamon, or orange, just those warm holiday aromas. It's
Mhm.
like aromatherapy and cleaning all in one.
Oh, I love that. My mom always used to put cinnamon sticks in a pot of water on the stove during the holidays. It made the whole house smell amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we've got our all-purpose cleaner. We're focusing on those high-traffic areas, and we're paying attention to those little details that can elevate the look and feel of our homes. What else can we do to really create that warm and inviting holiday atmosphere?
Well, the sources talk about the importance of using light to your advantage.
Okay.
So they suggest polishing mirrors and windows to make them sparkle and reflect more light, which can really brighten up a space. Oh, yeah. It's like adding extra twinkle lights without actually using more electricity.
Exactly.
I like it. And they also recommend adding candles or diffusers with festive scents. It's amazing how a simple scent can really transform a space and evoke those warm holiday feelings.
Absolutely.
So true. My grandma always had that potpourri pot simmering on the stove during the holidays. It smelled like oranges and cloves the best. Okay, I have to ask. Another joke. I'm feeling the holiday cheer already.
All right, here's one.
Hmm.
Why was the snowman looking through the carrots?
Was he trying to find his nose?
He was picking his nose.
Oh my gosh, that's so silly. I love it. All right, back to cleaning. We've got those high traffic areas covered. We're making things sparkle. We're adding those cozy holiday scents. What about those last minute touches,
Right.
right before guests arrive? Any tips for making our homes feel extra special in those final moments?
Absolutely. The sources actually have a whole section on this. They suggest, well, you know what? Let's save those final tips for the grand finale. Ooh, I like the suspense. But before we get to those grand finale tips, you mentioned you had another story.
I do. This one involves my attempt at making a gingerbread house from scratch.
Ooh, gingerbread houses. That sounds dangerous.
Yeah.
What happened? Okay, I'm all ears. Tell me about this gingerbread house disaster.
Okay, so picture this. It's Christmas Eve, and I'm feeling super ambitious.
Oh.
I decided I was going to make a gingerbread house from scratch.
Oh?
I found this elaborate recipe online with all these intricate details and like fancy icing techniques, and I thought, how hard could it be?
Famous last words, right?
Yeah, it did not go well.
Oh, no.
The gingerbread dough was a sticky mess, the walls of the house kept collapsing, and the icing, let's just say it looked more like abstract art than holiday decor.
Oh, no.
By the time I finished, the gingerbread house resembled a leaning tower of Pisa covered in melted candy and sprinkles.
Oh, that's a holiday baking fail for the ages.
It really was.
But you know what? It's kind of endearing in a chaotic sort of way. It's like those Pinterest projects that look amazing online, but then you try to do it in real life, and it's a total disaster.
Exactly. It was a good reminder that sometimes it's okay to let go of perfection and just embrace the imperfections.
Yeah, I love that.
Speaking of embracing imperfections, I think that segues perfectly into those last-minute cleaning tips.
Okay, yes, those grand finale tips you were teasing us with earlier.
Exactly.
Let's hear them. It's almost showtime.
Yeah.
The guests are about to arrive.
Yeah.
What can we do in those final moments to really make our homes shine?
One of their biggest suggestions is to just focus on creating a welcoming atmosphere.
Okay.
It's not just about having a clean house, it's about making your guests feel comfortable and relaxed.
Right.
So they suggest things like dimming the lights, putting on some festive music, maybe even lighting a few candles just to create that warm, inviting
Ah,
ambiance.
I love that. It's
Yep.
like you're setting the mood for a holiday party.
Exactly. It's about creating a sensory experience that goes beyond just the visual appeal. And then don't underestimate the power of simple gestures like having fresh flowers or a bowl of fruit out.
Oh, yeah.
Just those little touches can really add a sense of warmth and hospitality.
So true. It's all about those thoughtful details that make people feel special.
Exactly. And one final tip, and this one is super important, don't forget to relax and enjoy yourself.
Yes.
The holidays are a time for celebration, not stress.
Right.
So once your home is clean and festive, put your feet up, pour yourself a cup of hot cocoa, and just soak up the holiday cheer.
That's the best advice yet.
No.
Okay, I think we've officially covered everything from deep cleaning strategies to last-minute touch-ups. Any other nuggets of wisdom before we wrap things up?
Just remember the goal of holiday cleaning is to create a space where you and your loved ones can really relax, connect, and create lasting memories.
Yes.
It's not about achieving perfection. It's about making your home a reflection of the joy and warmth of the season.
I love that. It's
Yeah.
so easy to get caught up in the stress of cleaning and decorating that we forget what really matters. But you know what? Sometimes those little imperfections, like my aunt sleeping on a tinsel-covered bed or your leaning tower of gingerbread, become part of the fun holiday stories we tell for years to come.
Absolutely. It's those shared experiences, those moments of laughter and connection that make the holidays so special.
So true.
Hmm.
Well, I think we've officially scrubbed, polished, and sparkled our way to a clean and festive holiday season. Before we sign off, do you have one last joke for the road?
Okay, here's one. What says, "Oh, oh, oh,
Hmm. Santa's stuck in the chimney.
Santa walking backward."
Aha. Okay, I'm going to be telling that one all season long.
Spread the holiday cheer.
Well, from all of us here at The Deep Dive, we hope you have a happy and sparkling holiday season. And remember, a clean home is a happy home, but a home filled with love and laughter is the best kind of home of all.